Hi, I'm Jonathan Metter, and we're here in PIKO America Service Department. Recently, one of our guys was at a trade show, and I guess maybe he had the booth arranged a little different and things placed differently, and some of the local people in the local Garden Railway Club caught notice of our curved switches, and they kept sending over people to look at our curved switches, and everybody was amazed. They wanted to know if they were new, and he told them no, they've been out for almost 2 years. But I guess we haven't done a good enough job of getting the word out, so we're here to tell you about them. Curved switches, of course, like all PIKO switches, you'll find that your trains run very smoothly through them. There's very little wobble and bobble as your trains go through, because we spend a lot of time in testing them and making little refinements so that things do really run smoothly. The curved switches have an outer curve that fits with our what we call R5. And that's about an 8-foot 3-inch diameter to the center line of the track, so roughly 8-foot diameter. And the length of the switch we've made as compact as possible so you can fit it into tight spaces. And then we offer you a couple of little add-on pieces to finish that out if you want to fit it in place. The outer curve fits in place of 3 of our standard 8-foot diameter curved track sections. The inner curve is a 6-foot diameter. That's almost exactly 6 feet. Of course, it's all in metric, and that fits with the extra little track section. Fits in place of 2 of our standard 6-foot diameter R3 curved track sections. So easy to put in place in a layout where we've already got some track. It's a great way to add on to either a curve of the 6-foot diameter with a siding going off the outside, or the 8-foot diameter with a siding going off the inside. And then let's just move along through the switch and show you some of the cool features that we built into this. Of course, it comes with a little throw rod that can be placed on either side of the switch for manual operation, or you can just push the rails over by your hand. And you'll find that with the light spring mechanism that we build into all our switches, even a fairly lightweight car, if it comes through the switch the wrong way, will push the rails over and not derail. And that's a great feature to have if you can use that as a feature in normal operation, or if it's just an accident and you come through the switch, you won't have to worry about a derailment. Of course, it's also ready to fit on a PIKO switch machine 35271, and that will go on either side for electric operation. Moving along through the switch, we've got the place where the hinged moving points rails join to the fixed rails here, and we'll come back to that in just a minute and show you some special features of that. Really cool feature of these switches, right here at the frog where we have the insulated plastic section, we've put stainless steel contact strips in both rails in the flangeways, and those will actually make contact with the metal wheels on your locos and your lighted cars. Those are electrically powered, nothing to wire up, that's just automatic, and that will keep good electrical contact even for your locos that have a short wheelbase and limited electrical pickup. So we're going to turn the switch over now, and we've removed a little cover that you'll find on the bottom of the switch here, a little cover plate, and I'm going to show you the neat little jumper wires on each of these moving rails so that your moving points rails always have great electrical contact between the moving rail and the fixed rail that always has solid electrical power. That means you'll never lose power to your moving points rails, and they will always have great electrical contact. That's a real issue as you have your switches out in the garden for some time, and other companies have depended on little metal contacts here that are exposed to the weather, and those work great at first, and then over time they degrade and you don't have good electrical contact. So keeping things electrically all making good contact keeps your trains rolling. So that's our curved switches. Of course, they come in right and left. The left is number 35224, the right is number 35225, and they are readily available through your PIKO retailer.